and welcome to Twitch Rivals. It is the final day of our Rust Team Battle 2 featuring Disguised Toast.
Push east, push east, push us now. Do that on the right.
Catch the mini.
Rocket action, baby, rocket action. Yeah! They're flanking, south.
Killamar?
They're rocketing.
Killamar?
The one.
No, kill two. Pick up all the guns,
One more dead.
After a long 90-hour grind and an extremely close call with the European team raiding us, we thankfully survived and it was now down to only 2 NA teams remaining. A lot of us at this point are extremely tired and sleep deprived, but it's not over yet. If we want our hard work to pay off, we have to squeeze the last bit of energy we have and play perfectly the next few hours. For the final day, there's going to be 3 separate crates spawning in the military tunnels. The first person to open these crates gives their team 30 points, aka 30 kills. Since it's a 1v1 of teams now and you can get raided during these crate events, it has now turned to a game of chess. Whoever makes the right decisions and uses their pieces in the most optimal way will win. In the morning leading up to the final showdown, a lot of our team was still sleeping. With a series of unfortunate events and some great plays by some of their members, we found ourselves down 12-2 before the raid phase even began.
Yo, what's up?
Why do you have a pool with no water in it?
I don't know, someone drank it, man.
A bed with no hose in it, huh?
They drank pool water? Are you kidding me?
Can you bring us some water then?
You give me a water jug and I will.
Dude, they came
Okay, I'll get you a water jug.
We're not, right?
I just died outside. I think I got shot.
Yo, who just stepped on a bear trap? Are you good?
Wait.
Dude, are you kitted too?
Yeah, full kit.
Bro.
There's 2 other team members on me.
You're about to get looted. He's about to get looted.
Dude, what are you doing?
Yo, eat his food. Bro,
They're eating my food. I had my
Dude, what is
even wanna
Blaze
shoot
doing?
him,
Do you guys have a replacement?
What's going on?
They didn't even take my stuff.
They took your armor. Did
No, I
you kill
don't
him?
think we do, man.
I
Do
kill
you guys
him?
have a
Isn't he one of your
replacement
Rust
for Blaze?
players?
I mean,
Let me have a
He's
chat
one of my
with this
Rust
guy.
pros.
Dude, they didn't even pick up my guns. That's how afraid they are.
they don't want to.
Which one has the car parts? Oh. Oh god, I would've.
They're hitting me.
I hit him once.
Yeah, I tagged him. He's hurt.
I got a kill.
Wait, how did they get another kill?
Wait,
What?
they
Blazed.
No, I didn't die to them. I just got shot by my turret.
Yeah, but they hit you.
Yeah, but if you take damage from
Blaze,
it and
dude.
then you die, you
Blazed. Blazed.
Hello?
Seriously, stop trying. Stop trolling, please.
There's a lot of like 20 minutes before.
Where are they?
There's so many!
Holy shit.
There's a lot naked.
What are they
Get
doing?
rid of that even one.
Thank you to hJune for sponsoring today's video. The hJune 100-watt GAN power strip makes your life and desk life easier with 7 power ports, allowing you to effectively organize all of your cluttered cables and save a ton of space. It has 100 watts of extended power equipped with high-speed USB-C ports and the latest GAN tech so you can charge your iPhone 13 to 60% in 30 minutes. It can power your Mac, iPhone, home appliances, and up to 7 devices at the same time with 3 AC outlets, 3 USB-C ports, and 1 USB-A port. With a GAN chip and a fire retardant case, the 100-watt outlet extender provides overload, overcurrent, and grounded protection and many other security features. The hJune 100-watt power strip is compatible with a ton of different devices, providing fast charging to virtually all of your home appliances and phones and hardware. If you want to try one for yourself, use my link in the description below to clean up your workspace today. Thank you for supporting the channel, and on with the video. Regardless, 10 points isn't a huge deal as we can always bring it back during the crate events. I think the biggest key to this tournament, and on this last day especially, is to play as a cohesive unit and make sure everyone is on the same page during the massive 40 versus 40 fights. Some people have thousands of hours, while some people just started the game last week. It's hard to manage 40 different personalities and playstyles, so it's important to have a leader to keep everyone organized and on the same page. My role was exactly that, the in-game leader. In this final stretch of the tournament, whichever team has better leadership and teamwork will be on top.
If they're flying around already, they could be out.
We need
You're
to
getting shot by
we
threat?
need to scout.
I just got tagged by something.
We need the visibility. Oh!
Oh!
Listen, I was standing there the whole time. Did you lose an HP?
John!
Give me an outpost real
I'm
quick.
trying to find which one I'm not off I got on. you, Karma.
Thank you.
Yep.
Wait, what are you doing, Karma? Are you buying the scrappy?
Yeah, I'll buy it.
If you are able to secure it.
Yeah, and that's big, as we do see Pico versus Karma, apparently. Oh! And Karma just loses a scrap heli, courtesy of Pico. It seems like Karma still lives, so luckily enough for Team Toast, they do not lose a member. But just another reminder for everyone watching, the kills have been reset. Eliminations have started from 0, 2 eliminations on Team Toast, 13 on Team XQC.
Okay, when we go roam, we need to close the doors, okay? After the calm before the storm, it was now time for the first crate to spawn. We weren't exactly sure where the crate would be, but it seemed like the only place that makes sense would be military tunnels, as that's the rat town that's directly between us. We geared up and headed over with Bernie and the Balloon as our scout. In huge fights like this, you can't really go for hero plays and rely on individual skill. Information, teamwork, decision making, communication, positioning, all of these are way more important. There's stuff happening everywhere all the time, and there's so much information that gets fed into the comms during these fights. It's important that everyone on the team knows the current situation and they have one person to listen to for the big decisions. To break down the roles, we had Bernie in the Balloon and also Racy and Blazed in the Mini to give us top-down information about where they are, but also to take down their pilots in the sky too. We also had an independent flank squad consisting of our best players like Trowsy, Albin, Hootnik, and many more that more or less decides for themselves and slowly picks apart their team one by one. Of course, we had people back at base 2 making sure we don't get raided and amidst all the chaos, because if we do start getting raided, we would have to go and defend. If multiple people are calling the shots and you have to listen to 39 other people in Discord, it gets chaotic very fast. So it was my job to gather all the important information being fed, rally them back to the big group, and everyone knows only to listen to my shot calls so we can be organized. While these independent groups are crucial to win these fights, the biggest factor of them all is how well you can coordinate the main squad. Numbers are very important, and it's all about timing on whether you should hold and play passive or when to full push enemies that are out of position. If any new players are lagging behind or wandering off, I make sure that they stay grouped, and if our flankers need help, I move the main force to help back them up if needed. We had a great system going, but it's easier said than done. Let's see if we can pull it off.
It's not okay.
Our team is in minis right now.
Oh, what the fuck? So it's not that big of a jaunt to get over to the other island, which means raids can happen fairly quickly if you're not ready. And I am curious if we do see, well, there's Disguised Toast. He loves the zip lines. He didn't make it very far though. hJune's awesome, man. Even his communication's been pretty incredible. I mean, again, with that raid that we saw Dalakar try to do yesterday, the fact that he was able to take down at least 12 or 13 players in the heat of the moment, in the peak of the action, was truly instrumental in shutting them down and stopping them from effectively raiding and getting even further, because they made great progress. Bernie, what happened? He fell out of the hot air balloon. Somebody pick him up.
Our Polt's flying around our island looking for back.
If we do get pummeled, can I get some dedicated people to just patch the base? Anyone step up?
I'm gonna try to patch.
They're
currently off.
We're going northeast. We're going
Sams are
northeast.
off.
Good luck, soldiers.
I mean, despite whatever happens, I hope everyone has fun.
I have a horse.
Let's keep our vibes up.
I was just gonna stay here in case and then run there.
Let's be positive and let's finish this entire tourney. As soon as we got close to military tunnels, it was very easy to tell that the enemy team was also ready for us. Just like a horn sounding off the beginning of a huge battle, Bernie's balloon was shot at by dozens of incendiary bullets. The balloon popped, and so did the action.
Holy fuck.
Let's go, Bernie.
Shit, Bernie.
Get Bernie up, get Bernie up.
Hey, whoever has bolts, tag him.
They have the high ground. We gotta be in a different position. Everyone come to the south.
Yeah,
Everyone come to the south.
I had to paddle. Alvin, be careful. I think there's a guy northeast.
Guys, stop shooting the mini. You're gonna run out of bullets.
They might be flanking right now. We need eyes.
Yeah.
We'll check. Another mini above us.
Another mini
Another
coming.
mini.
Too many.
340.
340.
Okay.
They're,
Yeah,
they're
just,
right above us.
We don't need to go.
They are. Get cover. Get cover.
I see at least 6
Rocket.
Ooh, XQC's got the high ground, but they still got a long distance to shoot. But look at those shots. We're rolling with AKs. We got some both these two, so things are getting serious.
we need to go north. We need to get Milton's control. That might not be their full team, by the way. That might not be their full team.
Yeah.
Pop your T's. Pop your T's. Let's disengage from this fight for now. We're gonna be in Milton's. We're gonna be at a disadvantage. We can't wall.
Samir
Do
is
not
struggling
overpeak
in
here.
the back.
We're gonna wait the 2 minutes out here, and we're gonna see if the crate spawns here.
Right, I think.
There's the crate.
Where's the crate?
Not yet. Not yet. Rocket.
He's solo.
Make sure to.
Watch out, they might be pushing north.
Don't lose control over.
They're
Milton's.
10, north 10.
Yeah, they're really close to you. Frost,
Crate
they're
is
really
right
close
here.
to you.
Crate is right
Crate
here.
is here. We need to get control over this.
I
have so many here. Alright, get control. Almost killed one air karma. They're pushing me.
I think you should just do that, yeah.
Guys, remember, they're gonna smoke it out and try to loot it. The first person that loots it gets the crate.
Mini dead, 1 minute dead.
Upper one of the hill.
Mini dead, 1 minute dead.
If they're smoking, nade the fuck out of them.
They're pushing middle train,
Middle train.
I hit the mini.
Throw nades. Throw nades.
2 or 3 in that middle train.
Oh my god, it's like...
One's in place. We need to watch our left.
They're flanking south. We need, guys, they're super split. They're super split. We just need to push something. They're split in half.
They are moving south apparently. Like 8.
Like 8? Okay. We focus on the
working
main
on
one then. Yeah, let's push these guys on the right.
There's 3.
Let's go to Trousy. Let's go to Trousy. Alvin, you're
Watch out for
alone.
the mini above.
Stay on the top still.
Nice.
Don't
Kill the
push
mini.
too hard. Don't push too hard. Do not push too hard. We still need to control here.
Crossing
the road 017 right now.
Yes. I see a bunch coming from north.
Yeah,
Listen, if they're gonna half push us, we need to push one of the half. We need to stay together right now.
We
No,
gotta
fall back. Frost, Wally,
We're gonna
G,
lose if we stay
Nora.
here.
Ditch that spot. Come back. The camper's moving right. Towards John's naked.
Just come with me, Wally.
Listen. This is the war of attrition. Do not use your ammo. Let them come to us.
Only balls.
Listen, we need to play aggressive once they start going in with camp. If they start coming in with campers at 16 minutes or 46 minutes, we need to HV them.
Guys, better be trapped.
Headshot the mini. He's dead.
Nice!
It goes up.
They're pushing up close. 340 side. We need more people on the left. Come to me. Not everybody though. Half.
Oh, there's
That guy's really low by strength
I think
tunnels.
we need to hit the crate, man.
I killed someone. I killed Annie.
Team Toast just seems to have the positional advantage over here. They have the high ground and they're shooting downwards towards Team XQC. Doesn't look like Team XQC has a lot of cover that they can work with.
Wait, is there has one behind us? Guy behind us, dead.
Just frag out there. One guy's by the train.
Right. I think we get the control of train, no?
They're pushing right side 70. They're pushing right side 70. Killed one. Finish that guy. We got 7 minutes left. We need to push soon. If your comms are not important, don't say it.
More, there's 4.
Yeah, there's 4 on the main rock. Watch out for us.
Any meds?
Double headshot one, he didn't die.
We're gonna bring more.
Listen, everybody, let's go west. We're gonna go flank.
Dude, we need to take the hill back.
It landed.
There's more guys.
Right there, to the left. West.
Kill them. I killed Pico. There's guy in front of us. Nice.
Push up east. Push up east, everybody. Push up east. Get the guns off the ground. There's a lot of people dead here. They're by the crate. They're by the crate.
Blue crate. Blue crate on the road.
I'm just holding the million times.
Out of rockets, right? Out of rockets.
A lot of positivity. I think Team Toast is starting to feel really good. And one of the most impactful besides that impact on A. Lauren, sent flying doing a 360. No more for XQC's side. That makes it a lot easier to lock in the crate, which comes up in about 4 minutes.
There's a body at Milton's if you need a gun.
Stay together. Stay
Are you on your
together.
body? Are you on your body?
2:30, guys. 2:30. They're gonna group up for a big push on this shit.
They don't know the exact time. They don't know the exact time.
That's what I'm saying. I shot it, so they have no idea.
Yeah.
They think they lost it. They might think they just lost it.
Sheesh.
Man,
Yo, that was
Yeah,
insane.
bro, that was played probably the best we could have played. That is.
Yeah, good shit, boys.
And it's going to be opened up in just a couple of seconds. Sniper named G is going to get it. We got 15 rockets, 6 C4, and the 30 eliminations being tallied up for Toast side. Now they're at 67 to 35.
Let's go,
baby.
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go back to base. Let's go back to base now. We go back to base now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, I think their
had to
initial
give for you,
plan
dude.
was to like bleed us, like because we were all shooting, they were not shooting at all back, you know, and we are all shooting, running out of bullets.
It's obvious.
Yeah, it like you could just see that.
They might have like 2-3 stragglers at the crate, trying to snipe the crate, right? So I think if they start raiding us, we need to shoot the fuck out of the crate and make it like 50 minutes. Yeah.
If anyone's
was a good call though on the
you
crate,
mean
though.
like shoot the front of it where the time is with all your bullets.
Yeah. Gee, that was a godlike call.
That
I
was
did not think about that.
5 people on the crate.
Giga brain, dude. We don't have to leave our island. We don't have to leave our island yet.
You 21 person
do
go
you have
down.
HVs?
Yes. I have like 15.
Maybe just fucking rocket it instantly, dude.
Where is it exactly, Toast?
Okay, it's a second camper crossing the river right now.
Just don't lose.
So there's one behind the rock.
The camper could be empty.
If
The
he's
camper could be
standing
empty.
You think the
Bad
crate
idea.
will be launched or
Okay, hold
no?
on. Here.
We might have to go
Also-
soon though.
It makes more sense for them to like try to get the crate points though, so they don't have to raid us. Yeah, they don't have to
Yeah,
commit
I
to a
think
rest.
they are going for a crate with the
I think so as well, but
They're not going.
They're not going Milton.
June,
They're going straight to our base.
They're all over and
Pop your tees. Everybody pop your tees. Pop your tees. Pop your tees and heal.
3 times. Teal.
Okay, so Toast seems to be gone at this point. I don't see him on the map, but I do see the rest of the cavalry starting to come up. Toast has made the call out.
Play safe. Play safe. Do not go for trades. Do not over peek.
hJune, be careful. There's one to your left. June.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Sorry. Where?
Right under you, boys. We're rocketing it. Nice.
I killed the guy there. I'm low.
Nice. Guys, mini rocketers, go for their funnels. Go rocket their funnels from top.
I think he killed
Hardly.
Can you mend me? Whenever you get the chance. You're out of meds? Perfect.
They're going towards Milton's. We need to push. Go northeast. Okay. Slowly. Do not go in the open field. We're gonna slowly go over to Milton's.
Almost got one. Oh my god, you're so fucking lucky. Killed one. The one holding. Yeah, he's holding it.
He's holding in the Miltons already. Minis, we need you guys here.
I see
Mini.
10 of them falling towards the east. They're going towards the east.
Okay. Let's hold the right. Hold the right then. Let's hold the right. We still have 15 minutes. We don't have to get Miltons.
Right side of Milton's.
I think I killed one.
Did you kill him?
Killed one.
There's a lot dead. Just stay together. Do not split. Watch out when you're pushing Miltons. You cannot wall. You need to push slow.
You can.
Downed one up there.
Bernie back to his old ways, this time finding another heli, and I think he has a little bit more to prove, plus some revenge to get.
Compound to the left, the outpost.
Rocket that shit. Rocket that shit, baby. Rocket that shit.
Hot.
Yay! Woo! Let's fucking go!
That was Buddha!
That was Buddha! Let's go, baby! Push now, push now, push now, push now, push now!
Alvin, I'm on your left. Alvin, I'm on your left.
I hit one. I'm close.
I'm down.
They're by the trees, they're by the trees! There, summit there. Push east, push east! Push us now! There. 2 there on the right. Keep pushing east. Keep pushing east.
North of us, please.
Loot the bodies. If you're behind, loot the bodies.
I'm trying.
Are there any more still left?
You guys take out the ones at the outpost.
Listen, we don't need to push in. If people are in caves, we don't need to push in. Let them come out.
should do drop off.
We're doing great.
Shout out to Abe, he rocketed Buddha, then he double rocketed, he hit an HP rocket on 2 fully geared POs.
Wait, are you serious?
I think I
popped
got
off
3
like that?
fire kills, man.
I have a case on me.
Come to me.
You're nuts.
Anybody needs
You
food?
killed their best player.
How much time is there on the crate?
9 minutes. It's gonna be 11:43, I think I said. And also, just be ready to be at the scrap heli to come help us. If all of them come back, we need your help.
At this point, we dominated both the fights for crate 1 and 2, and it seemed like unless they completely changed their game plan, they weren't going to win the next one either. We thought the only option they have left is to try and do a desperation raid on us while most of us are securing the second crate. However, we anticipated this, and since we secured the crate already, we sent most of the team back to our base to protect our tool cupboard. Once there's 2 teams left only in the tournament, it really did feel like a mind game, and they were playing right into our hands. We had people in the sky monitoring their base and movement, and sure enough, they came full force to try and eliminate us early. We already defend against the EU team, but this time the stakes were even higher. It was do or die, and our teammates popped off.
Taylor, I believe they're loading up onto the scrap heli. We do see there's not a whole lot of people in Team Toast space, so this might actually be a major play right now. I sure hope they don't crash into Team Toast space like we saw Team Crafty doing, but we are almost, we're on our way. I can't wait.
I'm so excited, chat. It's going down. XQC, you saw the rockets in their inventory. You saw them on their body. You saw a scrap heli just leave. Another scrap heli is loading up. Ladies and gentlemen, it is raid time, and XQC is going for it. Let's get some hype going in the chat.
I can't wait. And there they go. Hopefully no one falls off, but we're off. We're flying. We're in the air. And this pilot, I'm not sure who it is. It might be Sven or Mendo, but they've got a lot riding.
Yeah.
On them. Hopefully they don't crash anywhere, because that would be unfortunate. But
Scrappy leaving outpost right now.
Wait, scrap helicopters leaving outpost?
Yes, right now, going to their base. I see it.
Go towards our base? We gotta get some side.
No, towards their base.
Going towards their base. Yeah, I'm about to send the Hail Mary.
They might have just botted then.
They did. They
just botted. They're gonna try something
2 Scrappies leaving outpost. 2 Scrappies.
Oh.
Yo, Ray, let's go.
They're just buying it so that they can raid us.
Yeah. There's a big scrap helicopter. P-17.
It's just one Scrappy isn't going back to their base. One Scrappy is going towards our island.
One Scrappy is going back towards our island?
One Scrappy Q21, the other went back to base. I don't know where this Scrappy is going.
Okay, wait. We want Sam's on?
Oh! Sam's on.
There's a lot of them.
Abe, do not shoot yet. Do not shoot yet, Abe. Wait,
Don't turn. There's all of them landing on our island.
Get ready.
Our island?
Our island, yes.
Oh, that's an HV. That's an HV sent towards the scrap. They have to know at this point. They have to know. If Blazed is there, they 100% know. They need to get back to their base and defend.
Clear comms! Clear comms! Everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. Just stay together as a group in the base. Just stop them from building base. If there's only 8 people, you guys can outnumber them for sure. Listen, don't everyone leave. Don't everyone leave. Timmy, Ethos, come back. Danny, Sleepy, Johns, come back. Come back.
Abe, rocket in this.
Nice shot.
Sleepy, Johns, come back.
Abe, rocket in this. Abe, rocket this. Abe, rocket this. Abe, rocket this. Abe.
You guys, let me say, G22 bottom left. They're moving to the forest right now.
Kill one is Lodi. Kill one, Lodi.
Hunik, tell me how many there are. Tell me how many there are.
At least 15.
Hey, baby.
Kill 2, Stevie. Kill Stevie on our island.
Let's go.
There's rockets. There's rocket air base.
Gee, I'm gonna have to
They're
They're rocketing air base.
John, come back.
we do see a few people F1. I do see Albin. Albin was at the crate, and now, here you go. The Rockets, the raid has officially begun.
Oh, God. Hey, we need help, Blake.
They're HV rocketing me so far. Kill one more.
Yeah, they're rocketing.
Kill one more. Kill beaches summit. We got this. We got this. We got
I can
this.
steal. Temple's not here.
Kill my Kalele. Get shit on. Shit on them, Hyper. You're better.
I'm getting chased. I'm getting chased from mini. I'm getting chased from mini.
Put walls down. Put walls
Kill
down.
two. Kill Deathwing. Detonates.
They're spawning naked. They're spawning naked.
I killed 4. I killed 4 more. We got this.
Kill the naked.
Kill one more, kill one more, kill one more. Kill one.
Pressure the rocketers.
I killed two, I killed two, I killed two, I killed two.
Pressure the rocketers. If you see people rocketing, just fucking kill them.
I killed two.
Put walls down. Put walls down in front.
One more dead, one more dead. One more dead, one more dead. One more dead, one more dead. Kill 2 more. I'm one more.
Nice, nice.
Nice, Albi.
Go.
Good shit,
How
Alvin.
naked if you die?
There's so many naked. Killing on
Kill
naked.
two, kill two. Pick up all the guns. Pick up all the guns.
Every gun.
Kill one. They're pushing the river.
Try to reseal.
One more dead.
Hit one more dead.
One more dead.
Toast did in fact get the crate, and either way it looks like they're going to be able to have their cake and eat it too. XQC's numbers are starting to dwindle. There's only a couple more left, and I hate to say it, ladies and gentlemen, I think this raid attempt has concluded.
It sounds.
They're already
We don't just
Wait.
It's a fake. They're fake GGs. They're fake GGs. They're baiting us out.
listen. If you get rockets, just throw it in the forest somewhere. We don't need the rockets. We don't need the rockets after this.
Celebrate.
Fuck was that? What are they trying?
That was it?
Is this a fake?
Lady, I lost to one player, dude.
No, I think it was so bad that we thought it was a fake.
Me and Rod did.
It's okay.
Someone's still fighting here.
Yeah, I killed 8 guys
Kill them.
alone with Rod. I know how many Rod kill.
Dude, we literally flanked behind them and killed all their rockets.
Oh, let's go!
I literally,
Guys, we must rebuild.
Yeah, of course, there's so many gears.
Yo,
Did us on
get
mini,
the
right?
Yo, G, get the crate too.
Wait.
So we win by 200.
I got the
Guys,
crate.
they didn't
Nice.
even go for the fucking China wall, bro.
Did they even get past our external walls?
That's a hot air balloon.
Yeah,
Too
they
late to seal.
still what?
After winning that raid defense, it was pretty obvious that we had a huge chance winning the tournament. A lot of them were joking around and said their GGs in chat. We were ahead by so many kills, we almost tripled their points. But there was still 1 crate left, and since it's the finals, we weren't exactly sure if that was our last raid attempt. Immediately after successfully defending our base though, we were already talking about actually trying to raid them just for fun after the 3rd crate. Now, to give some context, right after the EU team got eliminated, more than 12 hours before the final day began, the 2 remaining captains, Mendo and I, the Twitch Rivals team, and the devs had a meeting about how we can minimize turtling, which basically means hiding and avoiding the other team if you're ahead in kills to win. And since it's a 1v1 now, if one team is turtling, there's no other team to fight and get kills from, which will lead to stale gameplay. And so we bounced some ideas around on how we can make it exciting and discussed a few changes. That's where the crate thing got introduced that awards kills, and a few other things were suggested like nerfing PvP rockets, but it was declined by the other team. I also actually messaged Mendo beforehand about a very specific idea that I had in a private DM, and it was to have an agreement where if one team is super ahead and there's no way for the other team to come back, the winning team would raid the other team just for fun if the desperation raid attempt fails. Of course, there would be a gentleman's agreement to not try and snipe their TC while the raid was happening. He said no, his team has definitely not played the event for an agreement like that. I don't know if everyone on that team felt that way or if he asked everyone, but unfortunately, based on what was discussed during the meeting, he made it very clear that his team was going to do whatever it takes to win, and that includes turtling if need be. This was made clear when they all came with paddles to our base instead of fighting with guns to try and score a few points, since paddles don't count as weapons and they wouldn't be giving any points to us even if we kill them. Now, I was pretty convinced that if they were the ones in the winning position, they wouldn't even come outside to fight, let alone do a raid for fun, based on what Mendo said and what they were doing. So I thought to myself, I have to make sure that we're in the lead leading up to the raid if I want this event to end in a fun way. So circling back to our current situation, we're planning to do a raid on them and was heading out to PvP them at their island before the 3rd crate. Even though we don't really need to go outside at this point, our farmers worked super hard to farm all those rockets and I didn't want to waste them. It'd be very boring to have all these rockets and never even get to attempt a raid. The other team also obviously works super hard making their base and grinding, and every base builder knows that when you grind to create a base and it never gets raided, that is the saddest thing ever. I wanted both of us to have fun and try to raid them for the viewers as well, even though my initial suggestion was declined. Now, The banter in chat was mostly jokes at this point, and they were telling us to raid for content. Screw the rules and format, raid us for the viewers. It wasn't all that serious, and I even make a funny prediction myself after reading some of the comments. So, before the third crate, our team is at their island, taking the fight to them, and I think this is a perfect opportunity to make a raid base. We have control, and if they truly did want to get raided, they would wait until they see all of us have rocket launchers on our backs, and the raid would begin when they start getting pounded by rockets. In the middle of all this, Trainwreck generously offered $200,000 to our team if we can raid them successfully, and $200,000 to their team if they can somehow come back and win. Now that's extremely cool of Trainwreck to offer that out of his own pocket. It incentivizes the winning team that doesn't have to do anything to actually raid for a bonus prize, and also incentivizes the losing team to not give up. Basically my initial suggestion, but with a $200,000 price tag on it.
Alright guys, I'm here with Trainwreck, who has just, I mean, I don't even know how to describe what he's just done, but he is really adding intensity to the competition. Trainwreck, what have you done that is going to spice up the rest of this tournament?
So pretty much, I think, you know, to really juice up the last, 1 hour and 24 minutes or 54 minutes, whichever timer we're looking at, I've decided to, add a little extra side quest, a little incentive, if you will, for both teams to kind of spicing up the action. Pretty much $200,000 in Bitcoin and US dollar I put up. If Team Toast can destroy Team XQC's TC, they will get 200K in addition to what they already win for first place. And then if Team XQC somehow wins the game by more points, then Team XQC will get the 200K, not including myself, obviously.
I really got to respect the fact that you're putting this out there when your team is behind as well, to encourage even more action regardless of what happens. You're just trying to put on a good show.
We go over there, I notice that their entire team is dead, and we have full control over their island. I think this is the perfect time, go back to base with Mammoth, and we start building a raid base. Now, any experienced player knows getting raided is the most fun part of Rust. And if you kill the raiders before they even get the raid base down, you have a way better chance of winning, of course, and getting the loot, but you're not going to have any fun since the raid never started. It should be very obvious, if our team that has tripled their score is making a raid base, we're trying to raid you so we can both have fun and provide good content. I was fully expecting them to wait to see rockets before they push, because the end result would be exactly the same if they just AFK'd till the event was over and lose by kills, or if their TC was destroyed. Not only that, but it would actually be a smart tactical decision for them to do, and also their only win condition. If they somehow wiped us clean and took our scrap heli and all of our rockets, now they have everything they need to raid us again and potentially bring it all back. If I was them, the best option not only for entertainment, but the best game plan to come back and win would be to wait until they at least saw rocket launchers on our backs.
Nice. Air one. Let's go.
We're going away.
So you need 5-5 or like...
No,
you got any extra guns?
I'm waiting to depot somewhere.
Bro, I'll have my multi, that's it.
Hey, Tony, I got you.
There's two right here on me. What are we gonna do?
Just so you guys know, there's a lot like X22. There's a lot
Are you?
on the opposite side.
Go the opposite side.
I have a face mask.
It's in the guy.
We need more doors at the bottom, hJune. Sam is gonna go deep.
I'm dead. I have doors on my body.
I can give you my sleeping bag inside.
G, craft single doors and codlocks, please, before someone goes deep.
Okay, so
I'll be
basically we have like the core of the base down. We just need people to bring the rockets. We have all of our fighters here though. We need like a lot of rockets. We have like 3 boxes of rockets, dude. We need people at the base. Spawn at the base.
I'm now back at base while 5 of us are trying to defend against the whole team raiding our raid base. I was constantly asking Charlesy what the situation is so I can bring everyone with rockets and raid if we got control again, but after a huge fight, they eventually wipe us and full raid our raid base that's completely empty. The thing is, their base is built by Sven, one of the best builders in Rust, and their upkeep was a ridiculous amount, triple the amount of ours. There was virtually zero chance we were going to raid them successfully with even numbers, and all of them being ready for it on their massive castle with a random TC placement. Despite this, it seemed to me they still did not want to get raided under any circumstances. If we want to raid them, we had to get control over their island again, so we headed over to gain control. It soon became very clear with all of them pushing out before we even get to their base, there's actually no time to make a raid base. They now know we're trying to raid, and all of them are outside with AKs, and a ton of them with rocket launcher HVs ready, M2 silencer on their best player, and despite us having zero control over their island, there was actually a ton of people with different opinions calling shots in our team. Some people didn't know the full situation and wanted to send it and was bringing all of our rockets with only half of our players when the enemy team had launchers ready for us. Half our team is naked and we were rushing for no reason. If we truly wanted to have a chance and raid them, we have to group up or we would end up like the Spanish team's final raid. Thankfully, the raid was postponed, and obviously, I wanted to raid them since the very beginning before the 200,000 wager. And despite them trying their absolute hardest not to get raided, I still wanted to send it one final time. But our team consists of 40 people, not just myself, so I wanted to make sure everyone was aware of the risk and if they wanted to raid them still. Thankfully, everyone wanted to raid for the content and entertainment, so we decided to go ahead with a raid. However, while we were discussing the raid, they tell us that they will let us land our scrap helicopter, but after that, it's fair game. No one in our team asked for them to do that, and we were literally about to go raid them anyways. They were trying to change the narrative as if they were doing us and the viewers a favor. And when Trowsy says to them, alright, go back to your base then, they completely freak out, making it seem like we were the losers for not taking their super generous offers. There were some really weird comments hyper-focusing on the money and accusing us of not playing for content, turtling, and I really didn't like the fact that they were spinning this on us, when they were the ones that denied my suggestion of doing the final raid for content before all this was even decided. Instead of us being the honorable winners that gave them a raid defense for fun and entertainment, they were making us seem like we didn't respect Train's offer, his money, was stupid for not taking a shot at the 200k, turtling to win, and was scared to raid and was being boring and wasting the viewers' time when it was quite literally the opposite. Up until that point, we won every single round with the most kills, but was the first ones out contesting everything, going to people's islands, and now we were going to raid even if we don't need to. But because of their comments, it was now extremely weird, and because of it, a lot of us didn't even want to raid anymore. Understandably so. It now felt bad to raid, but despite the sour taste in our mouths, we still wanted to finish what we started. Obviously, not everyone on their team had the same mindset. Coco even tries to get his team to wait until we get the raid base down, but apparently, Coco does not speak on their behalf. Even while we're flying over there, they're still talking about how they respect Train's money, but we're literally telling them in the chat to take away the money so the arguments can stop. They invited us to raid, apparently 90% of them is in the base, and they'll let us raid, so I take the lead and just walk straight without walls to see if they were telling the truth. With absolutely zero surprise, they were waiting at the beach. However, regardless of all the banter and arguments leading up to it, the final raid has begun. There's only 10 minutes left in the entire tournament, and I think as we were fighting and having our last fights, all the annoyance from before slowly was going away. There's always misunderstandings that happen, rivalries, over-exaggerations, shit-talking. These things happen when you're versing each other for 100 hours as enemies in Rust. At the end of the day, we were all appreciating the last few moments of this epic journey, and regardless of what team you're in, what happened, we're all a part of the same community. The best game ever created, Rust. When you get to the end of the event, you'll see that everyone forgot about all the banter and arguments, and everything that happens in game stays in game. I talked with everyone privately about the event afterwards, having a blast, remembering all the good times. We're all cool, and there's no drama. I want to ask you guys to not harass anyone that was part of the event, because even though we were all pretty heated at the time, it wasn't directed towards anyone in particular. The one thing that I really didn't want was the intentions of our team to be misinterpreted, and I didn't want Rust to be portrayed as a game you play only to win. Even in normal servers, you see the game plagued with players that do whatever it takes to win, roof camping, offline raiding, door camping, playing as safe as they can for pixels and ego. And I wanted to show the hundreds of thousands of people that Rust is all about the experience, not the outcome. Playing for fun and taking risks is oftentimes what makes the best memories. And as a longtime fan of this game, I wanted to represent what I think makes Rust the greatest game in the world.
Anyone have any water? I need water. I need water. Anyone, please. A bottle of water. Anyone, please. Anyone, a bottle of water, please. Anyone, please. A bottle of water. I'll trade you an AK.
Winning was a cherry on top, but I think about how we got there. And I think we did a pretty good job. If you got to this part, thank you so much for watching my 3-part series on my Twitch Rivals experience. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you enjoy the final moments of the tournament. I upload every single week with my most exciting moments in Rust, so if you had a good time, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
He didn't log off. What a noob. My stream now. Hey, June, you stink. Go take a shower.